And let me see. So I need to get my dailies done on this account. I want that major tome. I need that major tome. So I had Thorntusk undone with a bunch of armies on this account, which means that I can just do Thorntusk a few times and I will be fine. This looks like a Thorntusk capable army, doesn't it? It does. I don't have the Chimera. I kind of do want the Chimera, right? So I'm going to swap a little bit like that and we should be ready for Thorntusk. Let me see. Just adding the game title to YouTube stream as well. For some reason I can't edit before the stream is live. But be that as it may, it's all good, it's all good. So I need to do Thorntusk a few times. So doing the Thorntusk a few times also gets me those daily tomes. And then we can get to Falstad testing after that. Forest alive. Might as well take this mighty stone and leave the dwarves behind. That one over there, and then we drop some eggs, and then we drop some of that, and you can get some chickens here. I actually messed that up. No, that's okay, that's okay. It doesn't matter too much. And get this one out here, and then I need to... well, maybe we'll just dust a little bit with that one. I played this really poorly now. It's fine, it's fine. One over there, this one over here. Need to get the Ogre Mage to commit. Well, I didn't need to get the Ogre Mage to commit. Thorntusk died already. Alright, well, I mean, when you have the levels, you don't need finesse. That's how this game works. Splendidly so. Alright, this tome is mine. Then I'll still need the other tome. I really try to keep up with the daily tomes at least, because I don't know when the raids are coming, but I'm nowhere near raid ready. Nowhere close. These minis need so many more levels. And then I need to do that with Blackrock. Blackrock probably has the dungeon armies right now, so I should have some non-dungeon armies here somewhere. And this one, for example. I can probably just put the Chimera over there. Hi, Balter. Good evening. I'm fashionably very, very late again. I don't even know. I need to start getting in earlier so that I will be able to stream longer. It seems like that would be important. But be it as it may, doing some heroic testing. First going to complete my dailies on my main. And using Thorntusk to complete them. I did Thorntusk with the free-to-play account this time, so... because it was done with the free-to-play account, that means that... that means... there's plenty of... I haven't done it with this account yet. But we're getting to work on that. Put some of these over here, that's gonna be fine. Might get the miner out there. Another set of eggs, here we go, another set of eggs, and then the tank. Ah, now I messed up a little bit. I guess I just need to kill Thorntusk real quick here. I have no time to spare. Boom. Hi, Raspberry Champ. Welcome. Yeah, can afford to play sloppy when you have some levels. I mean, that was orange difficulty, but still, that's still some levels compared to what I did it with on the free-to-play account. All right, 2 more Taunt Tusks to go, and once we get Taunt Tusks, then that will also complete my dailies, so that will be splendid. This looks pretty close, so we'll just add a Chimera. And that's gonna be fine. We could play around with adding some actual undead troops to this, but for this one I don't think we need to. Hopefully.
You are not going to make it out of this forest alive.
Out of this alive. I don't have a tank, so I can't drop the Whelpex yet. Still no tank coming. That's what I'm a little bit late with that. Now I have some kind of tank coming, so I can drop the Whelpex. Oh, straight into an Ogre Mage. Yeah, that sucks. That was not what I wanted. But be it as it may. All I need is to get something out of my hand so that I can drop some eggs out there, and then Todas turns around and I drop that one. Now I am going to lose the Chimera though. Most likely I will end up losing the Chimera. But we'll see. We'll see. It's going okay. That one's committed, which means that we can drop some chickens to kill it. I can even drop a combo like this. I should have dropped this first. I was a little bit on the slow side there. Now I'm actually going to lose. Okay, I mean there's limit to how sloppy you can play. And this was a little bit too sloppy. Oopsie. I still think we can do this without getting units that would actually fit the army slots. I still believe. Just let me see. I need to find a tank for my Whelpex. Oh, there's a tank coming. Whelpex in, tank in. Right now that one is that is misplaced now. Because the dragon is coming too quickly. Or maybe it isn't. Splendid, splendid indeed. You can also drop something like this here. Why not? While we're at it. And the Chimera will kill all of these pretty quickly. Oh, I actually managed to lose my own Chimera. Well, I end up fixing that. Okay, well, that was still many mistakes. I'm going to lose this Chimera, am I? If I lose that Chimera, I can actually lose the game. I didn't lose the Chimera. That was absolutely perfect. Alright, then we win. Okay, okay. Yeah, trying to just hurry through. Oh, that was the fourth one. Ooh, 1800 XP. And Blackrock is still needed. So we'll grab a Blackrock leader and we switch up some stuff. Get that one in there and I get a Chimera in here and I get in some chickens. I can actually put chickens into this slot, that's gonna be fine. And I can do... What's the last mini? These four are the essential minis. That might as well be an execute, right? I guess it can. I guess it can be an execute. Probably don't have to think about it too much.
You are not going to make it out of this forest alive.
Hi, Barrett. Need to do some dungeons. Don't we all? Don't we all? Your orcs are looking okay, I suppose. One over there. Wait, this one over here. These ones over here. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be perfect. Please don't run into the dust. No dust. Absolute perfection. Just a little bit too late on that side. That doesn't bother me too much. It's gonna be okay. Let's send one of those over there and one of these over here, and need some eggs. I'll need an earth elemental. Then I can send some chickens. And then Dondusk is going to die. Boom. Too soon. Okay. Well, that wasn't actually testing. This was that I tested earlier today with my free-to-play account, and now I just went through the motions to get it done on my main account as well. And yeah, that's what that boss looks like. Done. 124 sigils. So many more left to go. That's just so much left to go. And next up is going to be Falstad. And after Falstad we start to get into interesting territory, because after Falstad we get to Gorklaw. So life is getting more interesting. But this is fine for now. For this account, we're going to start working on Falstad on the free-to-play account first. Some of the bosses I have done on the main account and not so much on the free-to-play, but usually I start testing on the free-to-play one. Depends a little, because I don't have all the minis very well leveled here, or don't have talents, so something like, for example, this Hinterlands looks like this. I mean, Grimangas is super easy, and Rieg is also definitely doable, so I just didn't bother doing 5 times with this account those, because they were so easy, and Wildbranch Hex I didn't really have the right minis leveled. I would need to level up some different minis to get that one done easily. And Dondusk I fully tested on this one. But now it's up to Falstad. So Falstad, I used the Gargoyle strat on normal. I've seen people also use Harpies on Falstad often. This was the No Talents Alliance run. How well would Chimera do? But can you even afford to send a Chimera and everything? Because the poison could eat Falstad pretty quickly. In theory. It might. That and Quilboar and Harpies, that would actually be pretty interesting. Interesting experiment. I think Gargoyle is probably my current favorite for how I'm going to want to do this. But we could jam in with something like this and see what happens at the start of testing. So let's see. What are these? Can I get any explanation of those? No, I can't. I just drop my safe file out there, what's gonna happen? deals a bit of damage to it, I see. So then we'll try to do something like this. This chain lightning. Chain lightning is actually quite annoying. Chain lightning is actually quite annoying against harpies. I had not considered fast that has chain lightning available. But if it has chain lightning, then that really makes harpies much weaker of a plan.
You cannot bring us any down.
Don't want to send stuff from here. Oh no. Is it taking... taking too much damage. Chimera damage does look reasonably good, nice though. I suppose the Chimera damage doesn't look that bad. And what do I need to really defend this? Mountaineers. Think about that a little bit. Also considering something like Chimera plus Gargoyle.
You cannot bring us any down.
Also considering, of course, just Gargoyle. Like who wouldn't? Who wouldn't consider just Gargoyle? I'll try to send harpies from here. Get some kind of an assault in. I think harpies don't seem to be contributing too much, to be honest. I also definitely have to consider the defense. We're probably not doing harpies. I feel like getting them into a spot where chain lightning is not available, and or that just seems a little bit too tricky. So I guess we're going for the Gargoyle plan. I have a level 18 Gargoyle available thanks to that slot. Gargoyle's a little on the weak side. That could be fine. There were Prowlers, Mountaineers. Prowlers, Mountaineers. I'm not sure if I even need a Quillbore. Prowlers and Mountaineers, so we could use chickens and Huntresses, so we could use something like a Prowler maybe. And kill some Huntresses, and would the Welbecks even do anything? Not sure if they do. But we could of course have Pyromancer. Or Firehammer. Let's say we do Pyro. Something like that. Then we're trying to get Gargoyle plus Chimera. Maybe. Oops, I wasn't trying to actually play that one. So that was not what I meant to do at all. Just trying to cycle a little bit. So if I have an 18 Gargoyle, how much damage does an 18 Gargoyle do? And that hammer hits far enough that it also hits the Pyro if Pyro is behind. That's good to know. What else do I need? Chimera eats footmen really quickly. Obviously Chimera is not ideal to tank. But look how the footmen just die. Which is nice. I kind of want the Dark Iron Miner. It makes me kind of want the Dark Iron Miner here. And here just a little bit makes me want to have one of those. And this fellow can kill those pretty quickly. And then I could have... now the gargoyle is too late. No, gargoyle is just in time. All those hammers everywhere. I kind of want to get to those chests. I wonder about the Dark Iron Miner. Anything else that I would want? The chickens are good. Chickens are good. Dark Iron Miner could do something. I could send a gargoyle from here. Fight against Falstad. Pyro fights against the footmen quite effectively. Oh no, my base is going down sadly. What about the Dark Iron Miner? I like the chickens, I like the Chimera, I like the gargoyle. Don't overcommit on the boss and save some gold for defense. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Let me see, so maybe I could consider a miner. Did I make any good use of the safe pilot? I didn't really. I'm not sure if I actually need the Chimera. I'll consider that. Let's see.
You cannot bring us any down.
So, opening hand like this. I'll send chickens out there. I would send the miner. Oopsie, now I messed up the miner positioning a little bit. Because what I wanted to do... What I really wanted was to grab the chest. Now here we get to do some important testing. Now, does the Chimera get to hit? No, Chimera does take a hit even if it's behind the gargoyle. Okay, well, that is good to know. Even though it's not great. But that's good to know. So the Chimera support on the gargoyle is actually not that important in that sense. Although given that it is strong against the footmen. I can consider it. I'll send this one over there, and now I'll try to send this one over here. And I'm sending a gargoyle in that direction. Anyone with more range. So if this is looking in this direction, are there any minis that I could send that would not take a hit? I am uncertain. I also want... Chimera loses to Mountaineer, doesn't it? I want to see that. I think Chimera... I thought it loses to Mountaineer. Yeah, it does lose to Mountaineer. So then we might be in the question that perhaps Chimera is not my mini of choice for this after all. Does not have a fully ideal profile, perhaps. Crowbar is good to turn the boss. Yes, I am aware that you can use that. Chimera is good against footmen. But that's pretty much the main extent of it. Perhaps I will need to reconsider the Chimera expenditure here.
Where are we? It'll take more than that.
We'll see. If I were to ditch the Chimera,
You cannot bring
what
us
would I
here.
bring in instead? How much do I really want to turn the boss around? So many questions.
Where are we?
That would support the gargoyle push as well, though. So I guess it would make sense. It makes sense like that. Footman coming from there. Sending some chickens out there. Dark Eye Miner is probably going to be included. This is the kind of stuff that Chimera does at its best. That's really Chimera in action. It does look beautiful when it works. There's chickens out there. Oh, no, they are though. No. It's letting that go. Maybe Chimera is too expensive for what I want to happen here. That's definitely something to consider, that Chimera is simply too expensive for this.
Where are we?
Line 'em up.
Yeah, would be too expensive. I still need something to kill the footmen, but Pyro can kill footmen quite effectively. I don't necessarily want to go into Harpies because of the chain lightning. So Gargoyle seems like a safer choice in that regard. I could simply have a Quillboar to turn the boss around. It'd be nice to have some more DPS on the boss than just the gargoyle. I'm afraid the range might be, so Pyro has 8.5, right? It has 8 actually. What's Chimera's range? Chimera's range was only 7. Almost Firehammer's range. Firehammer has a range of 9. I'm slightly intrigued. But I don't have the slots to make use of it. And this account is so underleveled that of course slots are more important. We're trying to do this at minus 3.3. That's kind of crazy though. I did like the Dark Eye Miner, the Gargoyle, I guess the Prowler. I want to try the range thing a little bit here. Another nice one would be Skeleton Party. Skeleton body would be nice too, because I could drop them behind Falstad, and then they would slow it, which makes the gargoyle last longer. We'll see. I'm going to drop that over there. I try to get the gargoyle firehammer push going here. I want to see, can the firehammer... No. Firehammer takes damage. That's inconvenient. That is inconvenient indeed. Well, in that case... Then the firehammer is not nearly as useful if it takes so much damage. It severely reduces the usefulness of the firehammer. So we're unlikely to go with the firehammer. Perhaps we do need a resistant tank. Even for the gargoyle. Even to support the gargoyle we might need a resistant tank. And then I guess we would go back to the pyromancer if we go that way. That does make me wonder about the Dark Iron Miner a little bit. Whether I really want it or not. You cannot bring us down. Send these over here, and this one's going to go open a chest for me, and we're trying to send these out there with a Quillboard to turn the boss around. Some kind of lightning attack did hit me there. That's a bummer. Maybe this Dark Iron Miner is not effective enough. I could use... Yeah. Let's see. I could use Safe Pilot, maybe. I wasn't really mining anyway, I was just opening chests, so a whole plethora of Unbound can do. There would be the skeleton body option as well. The skeleton body is terrible against Huntress. I could also ditch the Prowler and go for the Tauren instead. But the Tauren is level 17, so now we are having some issues, of course, with the very extremely low levels. 17.4, minus 3.6 just might be too much. These are minus 4s. Minus 4 tends to be... Yeah, so maybe I would need to do it with the main account. Need out. Goes over there, and I have the skeleton party here. This one goes in this direction. Drop one of those over there so that we can turn that around. It still takes time for the Gargoyle. Do I still need to go for the Harpies after all? Gargoyle cannot last very long in that fight anyway. Send another Gargoyle here to fight, but Gargoyle just doesn't last very long. Oh, that effect there. Turn those around a little. Protect the Pyromancer a bit. Nah, Skeleton Body is not going to do. It's not good enough. No, I can't do it with the Skeleton Body. Obviously the Gargoyle is -3 now, so the Gargoyle could be stronger level, and that would completely change the way it plays. This one would probably be a safe pilot for picking up the chests. I'm mostly worried about my anti-Huntress tools. I'll give the Harpies another try. See a little bit about their performance.
You cannot bring us any down. Money.
Those ones over there. It's gonna be sent out there. Maybe I can send this over here. Load it up with the Harpies and then the Quillboar too. Then we get the Harpy attack on the boss. Harpies do deal quite a bit of damage. Maybe they are the real answer. After all. Grab the chest over there. As soon as that commits, we can drop Harpies here. We'll drop some chickens. I would need to... Harpies must not go into that one. No. Couldn't stop the... Just make you think about the... Getting a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe because we're at -3.4. And maybe because we just haven't found the right combination yet. I didn't feel the Thorn was very effective. It's kind of hard to get access to those Huntresses because they tend to be within a group. So I'm just not getting the type of damage in that I would want from the Huntress. Poison harpy damage is quite significant. That one to tank some damage, and then these can come in. Okay, those are good. Base is just going to pick off these weaklings here for the most part. We'll do a move like this over there. Move like this over here. And the bloodlust talent. Bloodlust talent on that one. Tauren effectiveness. Still wasn't feeling it. That elemental would help with harpies after Quillbore. I'm not worried about attacking at the boss at all. I'm mostly concerned about defending against push that includes hunters and other minis. Obviously, the higher level your base, the more it's able to tank, because it gets 10% health at each level. So having a level 18 base against level 21 is pretty disastrous. We're minus 33% in base health. A little bit more even, something like that. Footmen are armored against the Huntress and against the Mountaineer. Obviously, they don't do anything against Falstad because that's elemental. Yeah, I was also considering the Abomination. Might need to switch to the other account because my Abomination on this account is quite low, which has prevented me from doing Abomination quests with this before. Assault like this with the Quillbore. That is quite effective with the poison harpies getting some time on the boss. Just look at all the health that's missing from the boss now. What if I send all of these minis on in this direction? I send my harpies against those footmen. Chickens involved as well. Now we also have a little bit of action going with these. Not looking bad at all. I do need to proc that, right? Oh, this is not looking as nice anymore. Pyro does a good job there. Need to wait for the next swing, right? We'll need to wait for the next swing. I don't have time to wait for the next swing here. At this rate. No, too late. Too late. Messed up the timing. Now I'm so in such a terrible spot. Yeah. Felt like potentially doable. I'll need to think about it.
You cannot bring us any down.
Doing third boss. Make trackers at full gold today. Awesome. Sending these out there. As well send those out there. Going to find the quill boar. No, that lightning. Ouch. Is lightning, whatever they are. I don't know how. What determines where they appear? They seem fairly lethal at some times. Yikes, they just all survived. They all decided to survive. I feel like I could have a second unbound so that I could grab those more effectively. Oh, this is just a disastrous defense. Giving the AI tons and tons of gold surely cannot be a great idea. And turn it around. Now the Prowler is going to kill the Quillboar really quickly though. I do wonder what is the right squad that I would need here. Have the footmen been effective? I brought them to tank and to counter the Huntress. Not sure if they have been tremendously effective in that role, to be honest. Why? I thought I had harpies in my hand. I don't know how that happened. It's quite certain I had harpies in hand. But apparently I did not. Well. It's of course also -3 footmen, so that definitely reduces their effectiveness. Now I have a good chance to use the footmen to tank, right? Might be able to get the harpies out there before... Nah. Quillboar's going out of reach and then... Nah. Timings were incorrect again. The amount of these lightning areas everywhere is pretty hilarious. What? Oh. Oh, the lightning zone appeared here. And that destroyed all the harpies and everything. I see. And then the Huntress problem again. Those lightning zones. They don't have a bit more levels. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to start putting in talents back on Tyrion, but that would give me a little bit higher level army, so we could see a little bit more how much the difference comes from the weak levels. The Huntress issue does remain. And that's the polymorph option. That's the abomination option. Maybe we'll try the abomination. I can get a level 19 abomination on this. This one can actually have a level 19 abomination, which is only -2. Tried chickens, pyro, harpies, chickens. There's no place for pyro here. Wolf is good, but if she comes in a group, that's not effective. Yeah, that's what I have talked about. That the Huntress often comes with the footmen or something, pushing them on a little bit because she's faster and played after them. So it's not easy to isolate her for a Tauren or the Prowler. I don't know why everyone calls Prowler a wolf. The name of the mini is a Prowler. I've often been confused about that. I'm also considering polymorph. And there's the abomination. I do want the harpies, right? Instead of... Or do I just want the chimera? Horde flying plus pole isn't good against that group. What is the horde flying? Horde flying. Rake? Bat Rider? They have their upsides. Environmental maybe is good. It's terrible against footmen. It's terrible against the Huntress. It's not terrible against footmen actually, but it is terrible against Huntress. All of those do deal physical damage. Mountaineer also deals physical damage. It is terrible against physical damage. I still haven't decided the main damage dealer to the boss either. I have basically 3 options, I think, with the Harpies, Chimera, and the Gargoyle. -5 polymorph. -5 polymorph means 3.5 second. 3.5 second polymorphing. We'll see. Well, it's too early to say, really. Harpies have their downsides because they're so incredibly fragile. So when you're introducing incredibly fragile elements, you're introducing a lot of element of skill, because you need to have impeccable timings, and most of the guide users will not have impeccable timings, so it might be too difficult for them to play. Which is serious consideration, you need to make it easy enough to play. We're going to try this. I really want to see how this works. I guess it was not enough damage. Does look like it wasn't enough. Too bad. Played this a little bit too early. Base is not within range of that yet. Took unnecessary damage. Base also taking too much damage there. Yeah, I guess the Chimera Dream has to be ditched. I was thinking the Chimera could have a dual role because it could also counter Footman. Well, maybe it could if I could weave in the Harpies here as well. Hi, Nerubico. How much damage does a simple Griffin Rider deal? We'll go back to something like this idea. Glad I'm done with that boss. Oh, the boss isn't hard. It's just trying to build a perfect guide, which is hard. Timing there. Whoa. How did you decide to run that way? Oh, be as it may. It's fine, it's fine. Prowlers coming. I have to wait until that one commits. Single Prowler taking most of the health of the base. Wonderful times, wonderful times. Go ahead and kill all of that stuff. No, they're actually going to die to that, aren't they? Well, one or the other. So many of those around. I feel like this could be an unbound that I would use to pick up some chests. Is the Abomination useful? Still a little uncertain about that one too. I think I do need an unbound. A chest opening unbound. Morgan might do. Increases the average cost of the army, which I don't like, but it does have the upside that it could ambush a huntress. But of course, again, ambush a lone huntress.
You cannot bring us any down.
Maybe the abomination is the key to success here. Send a Volgin to, yeah, 2 unbound, so I can send them to pick up some chests. That does seem like a fairly good idea. Whoa, what happened to my harpies? Well, they were too close to the tank, I think. Something like that, I suppose. Oh dear, this is not looking promising. Trying to ambush the huntress, but Abomination just saying no, nah. Ambush overrated. I'm going to lose the chest. Terrible, terrible news. Here comes one of these huntress pushies. They are pretty brutal. And they push like that. Oh, it was a lightning. It was one of these lightning circles that spawned just when I was there. Okay, so that's what happened to my previous set of harpies. So that is another obstacle that needs to be considered. Meeting harpies. I'm also letting the AI mine too much right now. Maybe I do need the Dark Iron Miner after all. Yeah, I do. And the value of that abomination. Still so many unknowns.
You cannot bring us any down.
Oh, I got a good turn on the boss. That was really nice. That was really, really nice. Do these appear in front of the boss at certain intervals, by the way? I think they might. I think that might be how they work. That actually might be how they work.
Line 'em up.
No, it died so quickly because I sent. I must not send. Yeah, they do appear in front of the boss at specific intervals. That's how I think they work. Okay, so that changes things, doesn't it? Specific timings that I can use then. Yeah, now it appeared there in front of the boss. Yeah. It appears right before the boss goes to some specific places. Alright, alright. I understand. I think I understand now. Did you already try Gargoyle against the boss? Yeah, the Gargoyle strat against the normal boss was my strategy. I was the one who invented that in the first place. So yeah, I have been experimenting with a couple of different approaches. And I haven't settled in on a specific one yet. Although I am a little bit partial to the poison harpies at the moment. Despite the lightning circles and despite the chain lightning in the boss's deck, which are obviously inconvenient. Also not fully settled on the abomination. If we want to get fancy, we could go with an armored fire elemental. Goreclaw is giving me a headache. Well, I think this week we're going to kill Goreclaw. I mean next week. It's Sunday. Next week. We'll see. I have to do my taxes on Tuesday. Well, the deadline is on Thursday, but I think I'll do them on Tuesday, so it won't take too long. And you know, when you're running your own business, doing your taxes takes the whole day. What if we just run them both? Why not both? Why not? Why not? Is main attack a cleave, or is it a direct chain lightning attack? Falstad. It's a chain lightning. Yeah, it does bounce. It does bounce back even. Very bouncy. I think it does anyway. I know it bounces forward a lot. Well, be it as it may. I'm trying to go for the push like this now. And get the tank out there. Now we got the chain lightning from the boss. The boss was encouraged to do a chain lightning because of the way I played. I can't believe that my chickens actually lost the fight. That completely. That was a disappointment. Poor chickens. But yeah, too many units coming at it, and then it will respond with the chain lightning. Let's see again. I'll give it a try, but yeah, there's always the chain lightning response. Yeah, too much of a good thing also does not work. So I believe we have to choose one or the other. Which in this case probably means choosing the harpies. That huntress pushing the footman is... it never ceases to be hilarious, does it? Ouch. Yeah, the AI doesn't want to use Chain Lightning when there's only 3 targets. It wants to use it for more. Maybe we could try to alternating pushes with harpies and gargoyles meeting the boss at different places. Maybe we could do something like that. That would be interesting. Now I messed that up. Well, then I can send a gargoyle, hahaha. Yeah, now we're not getting much done. We can drop that over there, we can drop these over here. Kidding me? I think the gargoyle to meet the boss in that direction. No, that's gonna kill the harpies. Ouch. We need these to cover. Tank for the base a little bit. Let's take down one of those. Oh. MRP damage output. Kill him with the second unbound to keep him turned. Well, higher levels obviously would be super easy. Probably not. Thinking if I could go with the Chimera and the Harpies. I would have to re-roll. Not have a... Do I even have it? There is a squad slot that I could have. And because it's not fully golden, I can't change the reroll options without actually rerolling. This option is available. I'm slightly intrigued. Yeah, but they're talking about very level-dependent strategies, which is not what this channel is about. There goes the... There goes the... Well, let's see. Try to do this, and we're going to try to get... No, the Chimera dies. Well, even Chimera dying is not the end, because I can just send these and turn the boss around. No, but... Yeah, I need to pay more attention to the way these spawn. That's an important... It's actually an important consideration. That one goes in that direction, this one defends here. It does kill the footman really quickly, which is quite an upside. How well can it tank? It can tank that hit too. That's actually really nice. Okay. I have some ideas here. Just look at that Chimera on the footman. Ouch, that one hurt. And these always spawn a little bit before the boss. So here I need to go over there to avoid it from spawning right where I am at. Couldn't kill that, no. Oh dear. That Huntress is... Oh, that was a little late. That caused me to lose this one. It was actually going to be a win without that, maybe. I think we were quite close to winning. But that will lose now. We were actually really close to winning. The Chimera plus Harpy strategy is not necessarily bad. Chimera against the footman and as a secondary attacker against the boss. Let's try a little bit more. This has actually been really... Didn't this also spawn in that spot? Oh, I didn't remember that. It's totally my bad. And ambush that one now. There we go. Ambush that. Turn the boss around. Get some chickens here. Try to ambush that one. Come on, Vorgan, you can do it. Excellent job, Vorgan, excellent job. Actually, really well done. This one over there, send this one over here. Turn with the quill boar. Chickens can kill the bear. Okay, Chimera. I need you to defend this. Bit too slow. Right, chickens. Should now be able to kill them all. No! Oh, it's so many levels slower. I thought it could kill the Mountaineer because I remembered that it can kill a Mountaineer when the Mountaineer is in front of the bear. But apparently the level difference was too much. feels somewhat doable.
You cannot bring us any.
Could consider pushing through with this and then trying to adjust after. Shinzi, hey, thank you for the cheer. Appreciate that. Send this one out there to grab the chest. Turn it around. Not quite enough. We need the Earth Elemental after all. I suppose is the big question. Can't take that, and I can send the hobbies after. No, even that doesn't work. Mistakes were made. But that's how it always goes. Chimera will handle. Chimera is so good at killing the footmen though. I have to say its footman killing ability is extraordinary. So many of those bombs everywhere. Get some poison in the boss. Like that. Fine, fine, fine. Get some chickens out here. Use that to kill the mountaineer. Oh, but the chickens died a bit too quickly. So now it appears that we may lose this here. No! Another one of those spawned. Oof. Those are annoying. Annoying to say the least. Now we have a Chimera. And we can turn that around. But it's not helping because... yeah, it's not helping. Chimera will still end up dead. Now the boss... we can get pretty close with this, but maybe there would be a little bit of something more. Chickens are roasted by chain lightning, but they still got a lot done. Typically near my own base. I'm actually thinking that might need the second unbound tank. But the -5 Earth Elemental is pretty terrible though. Then for Alliance I can't make the slots match. Obviously because there's no 2 Alliance minis here. Don't think I have any Alliance mini that can take the place of the chickens either. Bandits, Griffin Rider. Griffin just doesn't do a whole lot against all of those threats. Like Griffin can't beat Mountaineer, it can't even kill Footman effectively. It can't beat Huntress. Just sometimes miss a second tank that I could drop in. It's a pretty beast-heavy comp, by the way. Elemental Shaman. Well, I would have to switch the account because I don't have a shield on this account. There's the obvious issue that it's completely dependent on having the right talent. No, I forgot the... Yeah, the lightning. Forgot the lightning that appears there. I was thinking, hey, I can actually send 2 waves now. But I obviously couldn't. Because Falstad was close enough to the lightning spawn spot. Gargoyle is the key. Well, I did invent the Gargoyle strategy for this boss, so... Yeah, I am aware of that strategy, because I made it. But... we're trying to figure out the easiest possible way. Let's see... See, we're trying to send these now, then turn that around. Not bad, not bad. Pretty nice first for the first attack. And send this. But this Chimera kills the Footman. Like, look at this. The Footman just die instantly. Then we go for this double push. No! It's bad about losing the harpies. Also managed to miss the boss there. Well, it was quite close. The double tanks, double damage does feel like it has something that it can contribute. I'm slightly positive about this. But it requires some timing because of all those lightning things that are summoned. Now I can't attack here because of that Huntress. I'm actually going to do it like this. Yes, we'll do it like that. Now the turn was around here. No, I was too slow. Timing is really, really crucial. And I can send another attempt. It's not impossible. We're doing quite a few fantastic things here. We have to spend this out there so that my harpies don't die. Let's spend that one too. What do you think of swapping the Chimera with Huntress? I don't like Huntress. I typically don't like Huntress. Huntress also isn't like... Chimera is also my main thing that kills all the footmen, and it kills footmen super quickly, whereas Huntress deals physical damage and can't really kill the footmen as effectively. But I just generally don't like Huntress a lot. I think it's very, very overrated. And super dependent on talents too, like the Huntress without talents is just totally useless. So you absolutely must have talents for it to be worth anything. As soon as that commits, it committed. As soon as that commits, it committed. Getting a good push there, but it's fine. Probably need to hold the Chimera back here so that it actually fights against the footman and not the boss yet. So send that one there. Send these over here. I can send those over there. Now that is going to turn the boss around naturally. Or not. Missed the timing by an inch there. That's an annoying map. So many carefully timed things to do. It's always bad for a guide because people will suck at timing. So it's not good that there are hefty timing requirements. Needed to stop the charge there, of course. Let's see.
You cannot bring us any down. Money, money, money.
Try something like this, and we turn that around there. There's the Huntress coming in, which means I can't commit more. I can commit there now, and I can commit here now. That went poorly. Really hard to stop the AI from mining. I need to stop the charge. Those charges deal just way too much damage. That's not good. Chimera will kill all of those. Whoa. I was sure that I had chosen the harpies. I don't know how that happened. I was a little late, so the timing requirements. And Chimera does die to the Griffin Rider. We do have another Chimera though, so that's not a huge problem right now, but still we need to send some cover for the Chimera there, I think. Now we're just dead. Let's see.
You cannot bring a spirit down.
Seems like a good opener. Espresso, hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Send that one over there. Some poison ticks on the boss. That one commits, this one commits. That went poorly. Getting to mine too much. That is not ideal. I need to break that. And send this over here. No, I hit that one again. Now I messed it up. It's really hard to time them with all of the on-ground chain lightning effects. They are predictable though, they do spawn before Falstad, so in theory we should be able to clear them all with no major issues. Maybe I'll try to switch these around. How would that do? No, those just go into the chain lightning and die. That might give me an opening to mine. An opening to mine is always positive. I found an opening to mine. But now this dies to the... It doesn't die to the Griffin Rider. Okay. Splendid. Here comes another Harpy team. Setting those over there. Harpies are dealing some damage over there. Nice, 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 nice. No, I didn't spot the Prowler. Not spotting the Prowler was a disaster. Well... Need to give that something to shoot at. Tiny bit too far though. So close. Give a chance to Gargoyle to surprise you how well she can tank this boss. You do realize that I invented the Gargoyle strategy for this boss, so like it's fun that people keep telling me that when I'm the inventor of the entire strategy. Okay, here we go, here we go. We're actually having a pretty good attack here. And that I believe I can turn the boss around again, because it was a prowler coming here. I think with the safe pilot there we can also get rid of these with reasonable losses. And then I can play this over here. It will kill these before that becomes an issue. I might be able to even mine. Excellent work, Chimera, excellent work. Drop that one over there. That is a scary assault that's coming. That is one scary assault. Probably need to send all of this stuff out there just to repel it. Yeah, no, this is not going too well. I needed that one to be turned. Well, somehow works. No, that's another super scary. Nah, I can't hope that will hold back. Well, it's not patented, obviously, but I was the first one to use it. At least to my knowledge. Obviously, someone might have used it before and not spread it around, but still. So it's funny, all of this backseat gaming about things that I'm so well aware of. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go over there. This time it's a Huntress again. Which means that I can't push another attack in that direction now. Huntress commits, we commit. That one commits, we commit. Too far back. I will have to wait with the Chimera until that group has passed. Or the boss has passed. And I can send the Chimera. Might send the chickens here. They will proc that. Which is... Oh! I didn't actually notice that there was a Huntress in that pack. Those Huntresses, they are intimidating. Well, there's nothing you can tell me that I wouldn't already know. Oh, session timed out. Bummer. All right. What's the new part? I was promised something new on the grid. But again... Updating. Oh, it's exactly midnight. That's why it's going crazy. It's like, oh, we want to change this. Two new things. Right. Don't know what those things were, but anyway. Let's see.
You cannot bring us any down.
Let me see. Send this over here and that over there. We turn Falstad around at the very last moment. There's no Huntress coming. Okay. Should have, if I was a little bit faster, I could have turned Falstad around there too. I was just a bit faster. Let's see. I was at the Chimera a little bit too early, because I wanted the Chimera to kill the footmen. Now it obviously didn't. I can send some harpies though. Thanks, Matt. Maybe some chickens.
It'll take more than that. You cannot bring us any down.
Let's see. Yeah, the timing was impeccable. If I had something against that Huntress there, that would allow me to do more. Or I could actually do pretty fun things if I'm fast enough. No, I wasn't fast enough. Need to be faster. Again, needed to be faster. Just a little bit faster. It's going to be a loss because the base is so low now, so it will be impossible to save it. Yeah. I get Worgen's better than Pilot. I already played with Worgen earlier, yeah, as a matter of fact. But the problem with Worgen is that Worgen cannot shoot at the boss at all, whereas the Pilot can. I did use it against the Huntresses, so that is definitely an upside. The problem is that Huntress so often does not come alone. But yes, I have played with that. That was an idea that I had long ago. Alright. can't turn them well enough there. Should have actually sent this to a chest. Kind of a waste to be sent over there. I probably want a Chimera from here. Being particularly anti-chimeratic coming from that direction. Okay. I'm going to need some. Too slow again. It's a little bit faster reflexes, it appears. I was too slow again, because I needed to play it so that this doesn't happen. So it's just too slow like 10 times here. Other than that, no problems. Such. I need to think about that. I think we're pretty close to one potential solution, but there are other ones as well. But yeah, I need to think about that one a little bit more. Looks like we didn't fully manage to solve it yet, but maybe next time. I think that's going to be all for today. And I'll be back again. I should play some Hearthstone on Tuesday, I think. Something like that. But anyway, take care everyone, and have a good night. Bye bye.